Point solutions are nice for a moment in time. It does not give you the view that you can get with Kaseya. Kaseya allows me to see my network and allows me to see the health of my network. That is huge for us. My name is Pat Walsh, Director of IT Operations, CityYear Boston.
My name is Wells Hatch. I'm the Chief Information Officer of CityYear.
At CityYear, we recruit 17 to 24-year-olds to serve as tutors, mentors, and role models in our nation's most challenging public schools.
CityYear is on the horns of a tremendous scale opportunity based on the progress this organization's made in schools, and that growth strategy is going to require infrastructure, systems, and technology support to enable it.
My team within the IT team, we are 4 people strong. There's myself, the Director of IT Operations, my Senior Systems Administrator, and 2 help desk individuals. We control and manage and maintain the infrastructure for CityYear. We start at the router firewall level and work our way down to the desktop. We manage, maintain approximately 900 workstations, 35 virtual servers, 19 physical servers spread throughout the United States, that will eventually be virtualized here within the confines of the headquarters system in Boston, Mass. And we also handle all of the support for the infrastructure.
The user community at CityYear is a real mixed bag. We have a 17 to 24-year-old demographic, which has very sort of cloud-based orientation toward the tools that they use out in their personal lives. And as such are generally out in front of what we have available on the network for requirements and expectations, including performance. That's combined with a very professionalized management and staff, which trains core members to go into low-performing schools, work interventions with kids at risk of dropping out, and delivering those interventions in a cogent and efficient manner. So we have desk-bound folks that are helping us develop content, maintain the strategy, and are the operations infrastructure, or the operations framework for what we do. And then we have 20 locations, which are by and large purposed for getting core members into schools. CityYear, like a lot of not-for-profits, up until recently had not been strategic about investing in IT assets. So when the project began to develop an IT strategy, the assessment was done, and it concluded, not surprisingly, that there was, in effect, a deferred maintenance net of about 5 to 7 years of accumulated lack of investment in the infrastructure broadly. And the experience of the user was largely characterized as waiting for the hourglass. We have 20 locations around the country. We were on a frame relay hub and spoke architecture. Everything was home running back to our network operations center here at headquarters in Boston. And the latency was imposed on users as much by the circuits and the design of the network as it was about the speed of the applications and the ability to run them efficiently. We were fairly traditional in that prior to Kaseya, we had phones and email. There was and continues to be a help desk ticketing system in place, but the condition of the network prior to engaging in the current IT strategy was such that even some of the most basic issues were of the work stoppage variety. So the phone was really heavily relied upon as the monitoring system.
Prior to the implementation of Kaseya, we were very reactionary. Now we have the ability to be forward-looking, forward-thinking, and the Kaseya application offers us the ability to do that without adding staff. The application with its components, all integrated into one, gives me a much clearer picture than when I've worked in past organizations where I've just had points. It opens up opportunities. Okay? We're no longer constrained by, I'm looking at a specific point. Kaseya is pulling information from everywhere and giving us the ability to react with it and act on that information. So Point solutions, while they're nice for something very specific, don't cover the gamut. Kaseya covers the gamut and allows me to look at an overall reporting structure of how my network is doing. It gives me the ability to see into the network and its health and what needs to be done or what can be done based upon the information that I'm seeing. It makes life a lot easier.
Kaseya was one of the early decisions we made just after virtualizing 40 physical production application servers. We went looking for a platform that was going to enable us to follow through on the promise of what was identified as one of the most critical issues in the assessment of CityYear IT strategy, which was support of the individual users. So our focus initially was fixing the help desk and making sure that we had an effective means of monitoring, communicating, and responding to the user.
I love the Kaseya software. It has made, like I say, it's made my life that much easier. I get notifications at night, I get notifications in the middle of the night, and when I wake up in the morning, I can take a look at what's going on. If there is an issue, I can react in the middle of the evening if so desired, or if it's not an issue, I can wait till the morning and just take a look at the reporting. So the takeaway for me is Kaseya is giving me time. It's giving me time back, and not only is it giving me time, but it's saving the organization time and money. I don't have to staff 7/24/365. I don't have to manage 2 other bodies or 3 other bodies or 4 other bodies. I have, as we lovingly term them, the little troll inside the computer who's doing all of this for me and given me the ability to know that when I go home, not if, when I go home, that I have someone who's watching my back. Or something. I have a tool that's assisting me and it's giving me back time.